Thousands of Chinese fishing boats are swarming near Japan's coast, but satellite images prove they're not actually fishing. A massive fleet of vessels recently appeared in dense, unusual formations near the disputed Senkaku Islands. Experts confirm these aren't typical fishing patterns. The boats are tightly packed and hardly moving. Japan swiftly responded, seizing one Chinese vessel for violating fisheries law and detaining its captain. Their Coast Guard has significantly increased patrols, calling this an unprecedented, large-scale deployment that's raising serious questions in the region. What's your take on this development? Subscribe for more global updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Get this: a Chinese firm just dropped satellite images showing 11 US F-22 Raptor fighter jets at Israel's UVDA Air Force Base. But wait, there's more. Alongside these advanced jets, transport and support planes have arrived, bringing in crucial personnel and equipment. This significant deployment comes after the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and reportedly the UK have all stated they won't allow their territories for any US military action against Iran. The F-22s are considered the world's most advanced air superiority fighters, previously used in sensitive operations. Their presence signals that Washington and Jerusalem are getting ready for every possible outcome amidst current peace talks. What's your take on this? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Tensions in the Middle East are rapidly escalating. The UK government just issued a severe travel warning for Israel and Palestine, advising against all but essential trips. They've also pulled diplomatic staff from Iran, temporarily closing the British embassy in Tehran. Concurrently, the US is urging non-essential embassy personnel in Jerusalem to consider leaving. These urgent advisories point to a rapidly deteriorating security situation and the growing threat of US military action against Iran, especially after nuclear talks stalled. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is set to visit Israel next week to discuss these critical regional issues. With the US amassing forces and Iran threatening retaliation, many fear this could quickly ignite a wider conflict. What's your take on these developments? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Breaking news. The US just told embassy staff in Israel they can leave, and to do it now. This urgent advisory comes amid escalating fears of a potential American military strike against Iran. President Trump has overseen a huge military buildup, repeating threats that Iran can't have nuclear weapons, though he prefers avoiding force. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is visiting Israel next week. Nuclear talks with Iran just concluded without a breakthrough, intensifying regional tensions. Other nations like the UK and China are also advising citizens to leave Iran or take caution. And KLM has suspended Tel Aviv flights. It's a very tense situation. What's your take? If you'd like, you can support us on